So we were able to sensitize equity value per share, the intrinsic value per share, as there's different variable changes in the model. And for both tables, we can see here that we have the intrinsic value per share of $3.8 million as certain drivers in the model changes, such as the cost of sales and the base case annual growth taper, and also the exit multiple and the discount rate, which is the weighted average cost of capital. So we have in the base case here the intrinsic value per share of roughly so we have there the intrinsic value per share based on roughly $5.8 million based on those assumptions. So yeah, what we can do next is we can just delete this sensitivity input so that everything reflects our base case from here. So having done that, the next thing we want to do here is we now want to set up a waterfall chart for the net present value of the cash flows. We have also the net present value of the terminal value. So we set a waterfall chart for the net present value of the future cash flows, the net present value of the terminal value, and also the total enterprise value. So in order to do that, we will just have to link to the net present value of the future cash flows here, the terminal value, and also the enterprise value. So in order to do that, we will switch to the control panel tab, and then we can set this to be billions. So we are rounding this to billions, so we can name these around billions. So we can copy this, or we can paste it here to name this cell 1 billion. So we have that cell in place. So we can switch back to the DCF tab, and now we can take the net present value of the future cash flows, and we divide that by underscore round billions. We can copy this and paste for the net present value of the terminal value and also the enterprise value. So we have the net present value of the terminal value and also the enterprise value. So we can also make sure that we don't have any decimal places here, so we can reduce this to just add probably just 2 decimal places for that. And also here we can also add the dollar signs to this, and we can also just reduce the decimal places as well. So we have that set up there. So now we can develop this waterfall chart. So in this case, we will just highlight all of this. We can go out and out, bring in the recommended chart, all charts, waterfall. We can select this. We can bring that here. and format the chart. Delete the chart title, click inside of the chart, delete with lines, and let's format data series. So for the field colors, let us make the field then let us change this to be so we have that set up there. Can bring this up a little bit, resize the chart.